Hola and welcome to your daily reading here on Soy la Medicina by Miracles Within Us. I am your host, Akul. I am so excited for today's message as we are in the 7-7 portal. May you enjoy this reading. Hola, hola, and welcome to a new day. Hello, mi gente, ¿cómo están? How are you? How has life been? This month of July so far. We are now a week in, right? Today is Tuesday, 7-7, right? Today is the 7th. So these cards already came out. So let's see. We begin with the major arcana, judgment. We have the Three of Cups in reverse, King of Swords in reverse. King of Swords came out yesterday, and that was a big part of the reading. Now we have the King of Cups, Five of Wands, Eight of Wands in reverse. Hold on. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Wow, qué historia. We are having a story today. Today is story time. Eight of Wands, the Eight of Wands in reverse, Two of Cups, Five of Pentacles in reverse, the Hierophant in reverse, and the Chariot. Today is an important day, whether we are noticing it or not. We have some major arcana cards here. We have the Judgment, the Hierophant, and the Chariot. And let's see what we have on the bottom of the deck. The Queen of Cups in reverse. And we have the King of Cups here, right? And it came after that King of Swords. So there is things around partnership, around people, connections, but it seems like things aren't what they seem at first, okay? So let's begin with what's on the bottom of the deck. You heard him? He's playing. In the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Cups. Let me show you in the upright, right? The Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is the energy of, she's the softest of the queens, meaning she's really integrated her feminine with all of the experiences that have come for her to be a queen. And she's able to hear the hearts of others. Now it's in reverse. So what I'm feeling here is that you've been giving so much compassion, so much of yourself towards others, but you are not having that same relationship with yourself. It's like, oh, it's okay for that person to cry and to share their emotions and talk to you, and you can give them beautiful advice, right? Like, oh, maybe let's journal, let's take a walk, don't be alone in this. Yet when it comes to yourself and your own emotions, your inner dialogue is like, no one can know, no one can see, this is not acceptable, I must whatever, fill in that blank, right? And even trying to come up with that felt like exhausting for me. Like I felt like I can't do this anymore. I can't keep pretending that I don't have emotions as well, that I am not going through life as well, and that there's shit going on, right? And there's like connection stuff as well. It could be like friends that you thought had your back are not, and now you kind of feel like, I don't get it, I was there when they had their divorce and now I'm having my divorce, and I would appreciate some, at least some words of encouragement, some checking in on me, because I fall into this place where I get helpless, and in that helplessness there's this energy of like, I can't reach out, I must stay alone, I must like go into my cave. However, it isn't in the cave stage that you're in, you're not taking care of your emotions, you're just going down and down uh into like a darkness, but not a reflective darkness, right? It's not evil, but it's not a reflective darkness like a hermit, right? And the first card that came up was Judgment. And that's the thing, you have been very judgmental towards yourself. Like, you're supposed to have it all together, and you're supposed to show like this perfection, and it's almost like you can't keep up with it anymore. And the truth is that everyone has been able to see pieces of it, but they're just letting you be yourself, right? And then there's others that actually have utilized or have benefit from your quiet, right? And that's what I feel with this Three of Cups in reverse, is that there are some people who have benefited from your silence, right? And your silence is what is actually causing you all the pain. And this pain, this internal pain, is festering, and it's festering. And what happens when things fester? They continue to rot and rot and rot, and they spill into other areas. And I could feel this energy in your solar plex energy, right? Your stomach, your gut, and also your sacral. Like, it's blocking you from seeing your potential, right? And the thing is, like, you're kind of afraid to be angry. With this King of Swords here, it's like, I'm afraid of my anger. I'm afraid of what I will say if I give myself free range. And the thing is, that's a normal feeling for anyone who has been repressing their feelings, because we there's somewhere inside where you felt that your expression was dangerous, or your expression was not accepted, and you have such a deep repression. And today today you can't hide it no more. It's like it's spilling over. And so what I love, right after the King of Swords in reverse, we have the king of cups, which is the nicer of the kings, right? Kind of like the nicer of the queens. And under the deck we had the queen. This is the pair. This is a divine pair that has been through similar experiences and have put it into a constructive way of the world in their cup, and they're able to witness all of the past versions of themselves and see it in others, and give the others the space, the need, the wisdom, the check-in that is needed. So it's like, right under this King of Cups, this King of Swords, sorry, right, where in reverse, which is like, I'm afraid of my anger. There's a King of Cups that's like, there's someone, I'm getting tongue tied here. Mercury retrograde. There's someone who has been through what you've been through, and may not know that you are currently going through this experience. And this is a time for you to kind of take that leap of faith and reach out, right? This is where you reach out to the individual, right? And you say, hey, do you have some time to chat? I There's some things in my mind, and I think you're the right person to talk to about this, right? That's a wonderful way to start, and then see where that goes, right? You may be accepted with open hands, or you might just be like, hey, they might not recognize, oh, I can't right now, but I can this weekend, or whatever, right? The thing here is that you start to see that you can reach out. I see that this is hard for you, because right after that we have the Five of Wands. And this energy for me feels like internal battle with the self, because the wands is spirit. To me, the wands represent the fire of the spirit within. And so this is like your multiple personality selves, right? Like, we all have different versions of ourselves with different people, different environments, like different parts of ourselves come out in different things. And that doesn't make you fake. It makes you authentic when you recognize, when I'm with this person, I feel most like myself. When I'm with this person, I'm more on eggshells. When I'm in this environment, I feel safe and free. And when I'm in this environment, I feel like I need to watch my back, right? So those things are not, it's not to look at yourself like, oh, I'm fake. No, it's to recognize that you have enough wisdom to little Rocky, hi baby. You have enough wisdom to integrate this now, right? He wants to play, right? And that's the thing. It's like, let yourself play around with this. Don't get so serious, right? This internal battle that's happening is because you are feeling this wound within yourself. And I feel like because we have this 5 of Wands and this 8 of Wands in reverse, the 8 of Wands is reversed. I like this in the upright, but it's in the reverse here, which is showing me that you're having a hard time moving forward. You're having a hard time making that leap, that change, because you know that once you make this shift, once you say what you need to say, you cannot unsay it. And it's such a deep truth that no one else can also deny what you're going to share. Because then the people are going to see through, right? It's almost like yesterday we were the spy, right? Like we were in the space kind of looking to see what it is. And today you're the exposer, right? It's like, and there's some fear that comes up because when you were younger, when you exposed something, the way that it was handled by the adults or the ones that were supposed to protect you were not in your best interest. And now you have this sort of feeling of that within yourself, right? And so you're doing the same behavior of not putting your best interests at heart. And you're thinking you're doing the right thing by staying silent. And it's it's a no. It's like, I need to express this. And the thing is, I feel like first it's not to share it with the whole world, right? With this 2 of Cups, it's just 2 people, right? It's like, I show you my cup, and you show me yours, and we kind of have this conversation. It's kind of personal. It's just us. There's no one else around. Um, and it kind of needs to be like that, right? And yesterday this card came up as well, and it was really directing the energy towards the 8-8 portal, right? Which is August 8th. And today is 7-7, right? So today's portal, 7-7. So it's like, what are you going to do from this portal to that portal? Because they feed into each other. You know, like what they call it, the Russian dolls. I think it is that you have one doll and you open it, and then there's another one and another one and another one. That's kind of like what this is. It's like another one and another one and another one and another one, right? And you're going from portal to portal to portal. Here because my Bronx side coming out, right? Like I'm about to start rapping over here. And anyone who knows that song, you know, right? Okay, come back, right? That's the thing. It's like, yeah, this is a serious matter, but you gotta bring in the humor, my friend. Like you can't just sit in that sadness all the time. And yes, all right, I'm back. Sorry about that. My phone memory. I gotta work on this. Oh, all right, all right, all right. Okay, that's on the to-do list now. Okay, see, so right now it's about, yes, you gotta bring the humor, and yes, the humor is going to help you have connection, right? That's one thing that allows a lot of connections. And if you look back, it's like the reason why I was able to share with this individual, this person, I could entrust in them. It's not just because they've been through what I've been through or they have wisdom. It's because also they bring life back into me. They bring laughter back into me. They bring joy back into me, right? So that's what I feel with this 2 of Cups. It's like, even though it's a serious matter and you must address it, and there's going to be a moment where you are going to cry or express your rage and your anger, but you're going to be in a safe place with a safe person who can witness you and reflect back to you what they're seeing, and then also reminding you of your light, reminding you of your potential, reminding you of the truth, right? Which is, yes, that was a horrible experience. And I'm sorry that you're still going through it, or that you went through it and it's so hard for you. And I see you better. I see how you can use this. I see, and you fill in the blank, right? And they're able to do so. And this is where I also want to invite you. You know, I'm offering 30-minute complimentary calls. I have opened my calendar. I have some Saturday dates on there as well for those of you who can't connect during the week. And the point of the call is to see where you are and help you as much as I can in those 30 minutes. And if you feel inclined after that, we can talk about continuing connecting together. And everything that I'm offering is on slide and scale. Okay. Which means it's based on like your capacity, right? I'm not here to just be like, hey, come in and will you in. No, I'm actually coming from a genuine place. And I feel good about this, right? It feels spiritually led in my spirit. And I know the right people will sign up, right? So you can do that on my site, soylamedicina.com. I'll have the link here. You'll see it at somewhere on this video or in the comments area. So go ahead, do that, because you need to talk to someone. And if you don't have someone in your circle, I could be that someone, right? Because I know what it feels like to not have someone to talk about this with. And that's a part of where I'm like, if I would have, I feel like I would have been able to transition a little bit faster. But I needed to experience that. So now that I can be here for you and share with you and hold space with you, and also to never forget that experience. And that's why I could have laughter now, because it's like, enjoy the joy when it's here, right? It's like my puppy. He's so cute, right? And there's times where he does things that are super annoying, right? And I'm like, ugh, why did you break that? You know, like the other day he ripped my dress. I was like, oh my God, right? However, he's not going to be a puppy for long. And he also is not going to live very long either. The dogs live, if you're lucky, up to 15, 20 years, right? And so I want to enjoy these moments and also give him the best life I could possibly give him, right? And so this is, and this is about that, knowing that one day I have to say bye to him, and that's going to be so hard. And I know how that feels because I have lost dogs before, and uh, that was very painful, right? And loved ones as well. But I'm just using that as an example. It's like you can't stop yourself from going for what you need to go for just because you know at some point it's not going to be here. No, that should be the reason why you treasure it more. It's like, I don't know how many times we're going to connect. So I'm going to treasure and utilize this and remember it as much as I can in my heart, because that's where we live, right? When we move on and we become the ancestors of our lineage, we live in the hearts of the people who are here. Whether they remember us or not, our imprint is lived inside of us. That's why when I pray and I say thank you to my ancestors, I don't know all my ancestors, right? Excuse me. However, I still have respect, and I thank each and every one of them for the heart that they have given me, because of the effort, whatever they did in their life, and how I was now made. I can be here and hold space for many hearts, right? Like, it's a beautiful thing. And so this is the thing where I'm feeling for you to take in for yourself, to see that reflection of me and you, right? With this Two of Cups energy, I feel like if you do the work now, by the time you get to the 8-8 portal, towards that Leo season, you're going to feel so much, you're going to feel proud of yourself for taking the risk now for in that moment. But if you don't, you're just going to continue this portal of hopelessness, and you're not going to open the next portal, right? You're not going to open the next door, right? After the Two of Cups, we have the Five of Pentacles in reverse, which I like that it's in reverse, but it's been coming up a few times in the reading. And the Five of Cups is walking away feeling sad. And it's like you're sort of turning that around. Like there's still this remembrance. It's kind of like what I was sharing. Like there's a remembrance of the pain of the past. However, it's just a remembrance so that I'm remembering it so that I can hold the space for when it shows up for me and in others, where I'm like not just dismissive like people had been to me, like just get over it, it's been so long, right? That's usually how a lot of people respond. Well, what you want me to do about it, kind of thing. And it's like, I'm not asking any of those things, I'm just expressing. And there's also moments where, yeah, we've done all this beautiful advancements, and then there's moments where we come right back and we remember that pain, and it still is a little sour in our heart. And now it's like it doesn't live as long, but it's like you have to acknowledge the walking away. You have to acknowledge the physical walking away, because Pentacles is physical, Cups is emotional, Fire is spirit, Swords are words and the mind, right? So we have all this kind of here. Then we have the um the Hierophant and the Chariot, right? And this came up in reverse, right? And so this, I feel like for a few of you there out there, you are about to end a really long relationship. And the thing is, you are afraid to reveal the truth because you're afraid of how others are going to perceive it. You're afraid of the impact on people, right? Rocky agrees. Baby, shh, shh. Right? There is like you're afraid. And the thing is, there will be people who will be like, why have you been lying to me all this time? And kind of like put the blame on you, right? Because the thing is, you've been holding this for a long time with this Judgment, Three of Cups, and the King of Swords. It's like you've been playing a facade, and then some people are going to take it in a way like, you've been lying to me, oh, I can't trust you, blah, blah, blah. And then there's others that are going to be like, I'm glad you're saying it now. I'm sorry you waited so long. I know that there's much pain behind that story, and I'm here to listen. I'm here to witness you as you break out of this, and I give you space to express your rage, your anger, your upset in a way where you now can feel good and seen. Maybe not feel good, but feel seen, feel like you're emptying up, right? Like you're purging out, right? So the thing is, you cannot control who's gonna feel what. And that's a part of what the underlying thing, the reason why you were keeping silent for so long was because you were afraid of the impact of this on others. But the thing is, it is impacting them anyways, even if you're trying to hold it back. And now is the time to bring it out. Now the energy is supporting you to bring it out. And once you do, boom, you on the Chariot. Woo! Woo! Right? And I do the little woo and the dance because it's like, yes, get on that motorcycle and go. Say it, share it. And the thing is, she's wearing her crown. She's walking away from the city, but she's still a queen. She's still the empress. She's still all of it, the high priestess. She's all of them, right? She's integrated all of it. And her earrings are stars, right? It has stars, and then I think it has like a, no, that's on her jacket. Her jacket has like the crescent moons, and her earrings have a star. And so it's like, in order to shine as a star, right? In order to see the shine of a star, because the stars are always shining, whether it's day or night, but we see it in the night. We don't see the stars in the daytime, but it's still shining. And this is what you're doing. You are becoming the impossible. You are shining in the daytime, right? And this is going to require you to integrate your darkness. And your darkness is the places of the depths of who you are, not evil, right? Evil and dark are not the same. Even though we put them together, they are not. Let's break that out. The darkness is where we rest and heal. All right? That's why at night we turn everything down and we make it dark. That's why when you're really sick, what they tell you to go rest, go sleep, lie down, because it is the fastest way for our body to recover, right? And then when we're ready, we come back out and then we're shining bright, shining bright. Today I'm a rapper or something. I don't know. It's a heavy energy, but it's like, I don't know. I'm comfortable in the heavy right now because I see the light. I see the star even though it's daytime. I remember that the star is still there even though I can't see it. I know I can still talk to it, right? That's kind of this energy with the chariot, right? And the chariot is a number 7. And today's 7-7. So we got 777, okay? So I want you to take that in, all right? Let's take this in. All right, let's take some supportive cards, right? Like, remember that the star is always shining, even if the sky is bright or not. And you are a star. You are the star, right? You just have all these clouds in front of you that you're not letting yourself be seen. And it's time to, let yourself not be clouded out. Okay? All right. Anything you would like to share with us? And this is the Energy Oracle deck. I really like this deck. It's one of my favorites. That's why I use it all the time. All right. We have the number 17, action. Underneath, what we're not seeing is the action. And the action that's required, even though the pit of your stomach you may feel scared, your knees are shaking, right? It's okay. You have the fire spirit behind you. Okay? Your spirit is cheering you on. In this card, there's 2 horses. There's a white and a black. And to me, this white horse that's more in front reminds me of our spirit. And then this black horse is like ourselves, our physical body right now. And it's like our spirit is like up in front of us, clearing the path. Like, come on, look, there's space for you to run. Come, let's go. You could go a little faster if you wanted to too, right? There's like, take faith, take that leap, right? Like this horse is leaping forward, right? Get a little closer, right? It's leaping forward. So with everything here, right? I feel like for some of you, a lot of you who are attracted to this reading right now, there's some relationship stuff that you have to come to the surface. You need to say, yeah, I've been dealing with a partner who's not who you think they are. They're quite they might be, leaning towards that narcissism. They're very, or they're into substance in some way, or they're just immature and not able to make decisions that are great for the family, right? And they've been playing this illusion, and I've been playing along and praising them and making everyone believe that they're someone they're not. And I'm afraid of the reaction of others when I share it. And so what I feel now is like, even though you feel that, you cannot control how other people are going to receive your information. And I feel like you're going to be more surprised on the support, because yeah, there'll be a few people that you're like, oh, I thought you would be more understanding of this. um you will be surprised of the people who do show up and are there and can give you some really good awakening. Okay, so may this reading touch your heart, give you some support. Remember, you can book your complimentary awareness call at my site, soylamedicina.com. I'm looking forward to speaking to you. I already have a few people who signed up, and I am so excited to speak to them this week. And I want to speak to you. And if you're going through something, you don't have to do it alone, right? And this, please allow me to live my gift through you. All right. So until the next time, from my heart to yours, de mi corazón hasta la tuya. Ciao.